Told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in it,
fly.
I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a more call a mortician, coming back like Jordan. I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing. Like Motor City, it's all pistons. I blow a check, I ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim. I was all with it. Don't need a breather. Put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest code and I'm bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason. I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. Long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21. I'ma pull it, pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there, and you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in L.A., and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Jackson. Bodyguard is out there with Little General. Then it's Garbage Man, and it's Boss in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, the closer is out there with the Quick. Then it's Fresh. Then it's the Kid, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the 3 slot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Rodriguez. The pass to the closer. Pass to the kid. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Little General. Passes it to the bodyguard. And the pass to Little General. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Mr. Perfect trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the bodyguard. And he can't bank that one in. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint, there's the closer. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the bodyguard, and another 3 for Houston.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to the quick. Lakers passing it around. Right wing. Here's the kid. Mr. Perfect, the pass to the closer. Here's the kid. Here's the quick. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Boss from downtown, and another 3 for Houston.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Passes it to the kid. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Rodriguez. There's the closer. And no good that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Little General. Now the pass to Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Pass to the kid. Jacks up a 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Here's Little General. He's covered by Fresh. Passes it to Garbage Man. The pass to Little General. The baseline J. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Slimmy's checked in for the closer. A-Train comes in for Mr. Perfect. And the Monsters subbed in for the kid. Big Red's checked in for Houston. Doc comes in for Boss. Here is Slim. To the inside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 1:14 left to play here in the first. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Junior's checked in for the Rockets. Shot from the inbound. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The monster passes to Rodriguez. Here's the quick. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The bodyguard passes to Doc. Here's the bodyguard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Junior. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's the 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Houston leading by 6. Here's the bodyguard. Trains it from beyond the arc. The bodyguard's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's the monster. Shoots. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Rockets leading by 9. They've got A-Train. Fresh is out there with the monster. Then there's the quick, and it's Slim in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Little General. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's A-Train. And stolen by Junior. Here's Big Red. Got a hand on it. Now here's Rodriguez. Defense is right there. Pass to the monster. Here's A-Train. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Here's Little General. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The bodyguard. The shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Take a look at the quick. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Lakers with some changes. The closer's checked in for Slim. Mr. Perfect comes in for A-Train. And it's the kid in for Rodriguez. The Rockets also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Big Red. Garbage Man comes in for Junior. And it's Boss in for Doc.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself. himself that he's not doing more.
Here's the bodyguard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to the quick. Unloads from 9. Rockets with the rebound. Garbage Man's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Boss. And the dunk by Jackson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Rockets making the shot. Here's the closer. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he misses the dunk. Rockets leading by 9. Pass to the body. From 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Lakers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's the monster. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
It's Jackson atop the key. And there's the pass to Boss. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Does not. Find the mark. He's made two and missed one now. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one drops. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Little General. Goes up on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Passes to the closer. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. There's the pass to the Monster. The 3-ball. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Mr. Perfect.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Little General. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Little General's got 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to the kid. Here's the closer. The pass to Mr. Perfect. That's tipped. Out left to the wing. The Monster passes to the closer. Clock at 6. Here's the kid. No good on the triple. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Boss. Here's Little General. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, your team is down at the half. What has to change?
Well, it's still early in the game. Okay, we're a little bit out of sync offensively. We just got to get into a rhythm.
Good passes lead to good offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at Houston, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
We return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference Semifinals. Rockets leading by 4. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. We got Garbage Man. Bodyguard is out there with Little General. Then there's Boss. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And for Houston, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Little General. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. They get it again. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. But true contact, he'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Lakers trail by 4. Passes it to the closer. It's good.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. high percentage look was the result.
Here's Little General. He's covered by Fresh. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the pass to the Quick. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. Well, Quick's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Some changes for the Lakers. Slim comes in for the Quick, and it's A-Train in for Mr. Perfect. And a switch here also for Houston. Junior's checked in for Garbage Man. Here's Little General. He has 5. Junior the pass to Little General. 6 on the shot clock. From 13, it's deflected. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Little General, just 2 to shoot. It's good from long range. Little General's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Little General. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to the body. Here's Junior. Gets himself open and drills it. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here is Slim. They swipe it. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes it to A-Train. Rodriguez with it. The pass to the kid. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To halt the run. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston leading by 7. Here's Boss. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Here's the kid. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. There's the closer, and that one goes long. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's A-Train. Pass to Rodriguez. Here's A-Train. Here's the kid. Knocks down the 3-ball. The kid's got 5.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Boss. He has 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Pass to the kid. Here's A-Train. Rodriguez outside. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Boss. And the layup is good. And now now a 10-point Rocket lead.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Rebounded by Jackson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Houston on top. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-3 run. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Lakers trail by 10. Fresh is out there for the monster. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then there's Slim. And it's the quick in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the shot goes down. Mr. Perfect's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Little General the pass to the body. Here's Little General. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to Little General. The pass to the body. Here's Todd. And shot. No good.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Rodriguez passes to Mr. Perfect. Pass to the Monster. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Count the basket. And that's 10 points for the quick.
Put in his height to great use there, filling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Timeout call for Rockets. The close is checked in for Slam. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's their third straight make off the assist.
Garbage man, the pass to Doc. And there's the pass to Little General. Here's Garbage man. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Passes it to the Monster. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Rodriguez right side. Here's the Monster. The quick pass it to Rodriguez. This three-pointer's off the mark. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 6 points for the closer.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from the backs, you almost feel like it's a 4-point team.
Yeah, you really do, because of those extra possessions when they lead to points. That's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Rodriguez. Here's the Monster. The shot missing. Houston leading by 6. Here is Doc. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Doc's got himself himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's the monster. The high post shot, and it comes off the front of the rim. The quick lays it up and banks it in. The quick got 6 in the quarter.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 7. There's a minute 40 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Little General.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Some players rise to the occasion in the play. Spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Here's Mr. Perfect following the score by Houston. Back to Rodriguez, down low. Lakers passing it around. Here's Mr. Perfect. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's the kid. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Little General. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rodriguez right side. Rebounded by Jackson. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, and they'll keep possession. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
At the line for Los Angeles,
Here's the bodyguard, and that's an intentional foul. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Houston. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for the Rockets.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's A-Train. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Substitution for the Rockets.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. From deep, and they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Houston.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
just came in and moved like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank these racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my d***s are no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank need racks on me, stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my d***s are no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping.
On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics, at power forward, number 64. At point guard, number 36. At center, number 26. At the other forward position, at the other guard position, number 9. Introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. At the point, at 6'6", number 45. Number 45. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 29. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 28. Starting at center, at 7'0", number 34. Number 34. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 3. Number 3. The head coach of the team. Another round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the starting group for the Celtics. And it's Mr. Clutch in at shooting guard. And for the Bulls, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. You take a look at the Celtics. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Hernandez. Pass to Shorty. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Boomer. It's tipped. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh my, what a display.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
To the right side. Here's Hernandez. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Big Smooth. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's P. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Hernandez. Here's Shorty, covered by Jordan. Pass to Hernandez. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Right wing. Here's Shorty. And they get it back. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Mr. Moves. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. Here's Boomer. Got a hand on it. Shot is up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Jordan inside. Stripped it away. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. Here's Hernandez. Kept alive. Here's the great. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he knew what he wanted to. Do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
It's time for teasers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Big Smooth. Shot to stop the run. Blocked. Here's Mr. Clutch. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago trailing here. Here's Big Smooth.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Prime time. Can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. The steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
For the Celtics. Shooting 1.
Well, the Bulls shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Boomer. Tries again. There's the block. Tries yet again. Big Smooth gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Here's the machine. And too long on the shot. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
And you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. And it's the machine in at the point. Here's Mr. Incredible. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to primetime. Here's Boomer. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's the machine. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple. Here's primetime. And he dunks it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Puts it up from 17, and it's good for 2.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Boom. Here's Big Smooth. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Money. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with a board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's prime time. The three ball. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Celtics call time here. The Celtics making a switch here. Boston with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Out to the right wing. Here's Hernandez. And rejected. And they get it back. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Boomer. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's blocked. Here's Shorty. Pass to Hernandez. To the middle.
2 minutes.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Timeout. Called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Timeout for the Bulls. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
A minute 58 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Reed. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. And it's all knotted up.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Boomer. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Big Smooth. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Tipped away. Here's the break. Here's Jordan, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Boomer. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. To the left side wing. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the basket by Mr. Moves. 44 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's P. Jordan with it. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Celtics making a switch here. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's prime time. "19-footer. No good. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Bulls, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
They didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, all of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semifinals on 2K Sports. Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And it's Big Smooth in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's P. Here's Reed. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Mr. Clutch. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Jordan. Mr. Moves with a rebound. Boston shooting the ball at 48% so far. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's the great. Here's Mr. Clutch. For the lead. He can't get it to go. Here's Reed into the lane. It's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Holiday's checked in for Boston.
At the line for the Bulls, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Boston trailing. Pass to Hernandez. Oh, and he blocks it. Off the glass. Wow. Now here's Jordan. The D's right on him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
On the take, Mr. Clutch. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Boomer. He's covered by Holiday. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Hernandez. He's got 9. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From 13 feet, down it goes. He's got 6. Chicago leading. Here's Big Smooth. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Boomer. 6 points for him. Clock is at 3. Rebounded by the great.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Pass to Hernandez. Here's the great. And he makes it on the layup. And now just a 3. Points Chicago lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
2 minutes.
Here's Big Smooth. Here's P. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Holiday. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Boston calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Money. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. It's deflected, and he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Primetime. Here's P. And that one drops. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Shorty. Here's the machine. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Mr. Moves. Boston, no good that time either. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Boomer. He has 6. Pass to Mr. Incredible. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Shorty. Here's the machine. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that. Matchup, but on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front, leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get there, ball's moving. It's more like us, all right? You'll do great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Preaching how important it is to take quality shots. Coach Kerr.
He doesn't want them to settle for average shots. He wants his team to take great shots.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. So the Celtics 5 right now. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 4 spot.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Boomer. Out to the wing. Pass to P. Here's Boomer. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Hernandez. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to P. Here's primetime. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Money. Basket counts.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Chicago calls timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Boomer. Pass to Reed. Here's P. P. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's the great. Ooh, ripped away. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That one's good for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Inside. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Boomer. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's the machine. Shot from 12. Deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Boomer. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Number 12.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 45. At the line for 1.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Got a piece of it. And here's Jordan. Pass to Big Smooth. Back to Jordan. Out to the right wing. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boston ball.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. To the left wing. Here's Big Smooth. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Bulls.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Boomer. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Chicago foul. Number 34. That's his first.
That one's off. So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting for Boston, number 26. At the line for 2.
That one misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Teague. Lays it. Up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Jeff Teague. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
That's off as well, so he misses both. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's the machine. Pass to McKinney. Here's the machine. Here's Holiday. It's stolen. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern